Mind your P's and Q's. And J. Love, Tyra.
What?
The Tyra mail saying mind your P's and Q's and J. We all assumed it was kind of runway class with Miss J. My runway walk is one of the things that I'm most insecure about in this competition.
You need to pray to the goddesses, baby.
So walking for Miss J is something that I'm totally nervous about. This week I have to work on just trying not to think as much, try to be more natural as opposed to just overanalyzing it into oblivion.
Allison needs a lot of work. The walk says help me. She has a really special look. I think once she gets it, it can all go hand in hand and it all can work out.
Oh, okay. Miss J puts a book on my head, which is pretty embarrassing. I can feel everyone's eyes on me. I do overanalyze a lot, and so it just only made the situation worse.
You need all the help that you can get. You will go home and you will practice because it's so important for you. You're here to learn.
Miss J is teaching us about model respect on the runway.
String.
Just being graceful about it and not being really kind of messy is really important, and so we kind of learned how to go about that.
The best advice I can give you about walking down the runway is just to be natural, to be more confident.
With me, I think if you overthink it, that's when you mess up.
I'm just nervous. It's a turn. I need to know how to do a turn without falling.
Take longer strides.
It's obvious that I am the worst, and I feel like if there is an elimination tomorrow, I'm going home. I am very scared about narrow spaces because it's like, I feel like I'm gonna veer off of a runway and just like fall or something. I was really scared and really having like a panic attack. Happily, I do not experience any dizziness as I am on the runway. I'm still nervous, but I'm trying as hard as I can not to let my anxiety get to me.
Allison, you were cute and quirky.
She took the advice yesterday that I'd given the girls.
I'm totally proud of myself. That was such a growing experience for me. Like, I conquered my fear, and like that was so huge for me. Like, it was fantastic.
So now remember, you guys are Upper East Side, snobby,
shopping,
bougie, you know, Mike on a Sunday.
Being a snobby socialite isn't really my forte.
Let's shoot this.
So it's gonna be kind of challenging, I guess, to channel that. But I'm really excited to be paired with London. I think we can really complement each other.
Okay, guys, you're in Manhattan on Fifth Avenue. This is your one chance you get to be snotty, be like, oh, haha, did you buy this? Oh, I had that last week. Act a scene, don't pose.
Give her just a snotty glance over your shoulder. Good.
Oh, London, you're such a bitch. It's fabulous. London, she jumped into character. I love that. But unfortunately, in this situation, it's two people working together. Allison, look down the street, look down Fifth Avenue, up, but down. Okay, Allison doesn't play the convincing bitch as well. You gotta be real about it.
I was thoroughly frightened because I couldn't be a believable snobby bitch girl. And I thought I had channeled that like in my eyes. But I guess not. I was just probably thinking too much as usual.
All right, last frame. Done.
I'm so fascinated to think about who's gonna go home. It sounds bad. I'm just like, oh, I was like, who is it? Because I really have no clue.
What was your perspective?
I don't know. At first, I guess it wasn't like they weren't feeling it.
Do you feel like you'll be bottom two?
Feel about it?
I don't think we'll be bottom two.
I'm actually scared for the first time. I'm always nervous about panel. I feel like I did pretty well on the runway, but no one ever really knows what's gonna happen or how our pictures are gonna translate in the judges' eyes, so. Any of the people who go home will be a very huge surprise.
Group is Allison and London. Okay, so what were you guys portraying and where were you?
We were pretentious rich snobs on Fifth Avenue. We were frenemies.
Yeah. Frenemies. Let's see your best shot.
Frenemies.
You guys look like frenemies right now more than you do in this photo shoot.
And you guys have the easiest shot to do because you have the most pop cultural references for this. You've got Paris Hilton, you've got Nicole Richie, you've got Gossip Girl. There's a million things that you guys could have pulled from that the others didn't have. I think it's a wah, 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 wah.
I'm surprised with you, Allison. I think you could have had a lot more. I've seen a lot more out of you in previous photo shoots.
I began totally overthinking it.
You look like a hungover Olsen twin on this one.
Allison can do better.
With Allison, I've seen this look. This sort of huge, big eyes peering at the camera.
It's still a fairly rare thing to get somebody that looks quite that freakish. I mean, in a good sense.
We've reached a decision. Will Allison and Nigel please step forward? So you two stand before me for very different reasons. Allison, when you walk into the room, people go, whoa, that's different. That's interesting. Never seen that before. So the judges go, that's something special there. But what we didn't see in your photo was something special there. Is it a fluke that happens in pictures sometimes? Because what they saw today was quite depressing for them. So who stays? Allison. I don't think it's a fluke. You just have to find your light and not rely on those pretty big eyes. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.